Welcome to .NET Programming. I am Hepzibah, contract lecturer in a government polytechnic college, Medak. In this video, we're going to learn to make a connection to a database, retrieve the information and display it in a grid view control. Okay, this video may also be helpful for the beginners who are trying to make connections to a database. Let's take a quick look to the Visual Studio. So here we go. Here is my Visual Studio page, start page. And in the start page, let's go to new project. Select a new project. From new project, we can do any kind of client application, whether it may be window, web or console, whatever. Presently, I am selecting web application, and in web application, empty web application. Select empty web application and let's give a name as test project and click OK. Here in the right side pane, we can see just a moment. I'm in previous core. Okay, I just don't want this table 1. Okay. So here is my test project which we have created now. It's an empty page. In this empty page, we have to include a form. So to go include a form, go to Solution Explorer and find the name of the project. Right click on your mouse, go to add and hit it, and again select new item. In this new item, you can select any kind of web form, whatever you want. I am selecting web form and giving it as a name as form 1. Add. My form 1 is being added. This is the design. This is a source path, and I'm going to design. In this design, let's include a grid. Since we are trying to import the data in a grid view, let's include a grid control into it. Grid control, you can get it in data tools. Go to toolbox, in data tools, select grid view. Okay, I don't want any kind of selections in that, so let's just make a big one. Now my intention is to include the details in a database as soon as the page is being loaded. So we have to write the information in a page load function. So double click on the page, you will get the page load function. Now here we have to write the code, but before we write the code, include the namespaces which are necessary. The most important namespace we need to make a connections to the database is data and data and also the required provider. I'm using SQL provider. My database is SQL Server, so I'll be using SQL provider, which is SQL client. In the data, see here in the list you can find. So we must give semicolon. Now let's make a connection. This SQL client has many classes. SQL connection, which is a combined inherited with command, data reader and adapter. Okay, so first we have to give SQL connection. Make a connection with the database. In the list you can see here. With create an object to this connection class. New SQL connection. And to this SQL connection, we must include the string. What is the string here? String is nothing but the path where our database is. That path we have to put it as a string between these semicolons. Let's see what the string is. But before that, let's make a command also which has been inherited by this connection. Create command, give a command object and new SQL command. new SQL command. In this command, we must give the query. Okay, so select every information from the table which I am trying. Okay, I don't have any table name. Presently, I don't have any table name. So before I write the name of the table here, let's make a connection to the database. So to make a connections to the database, we must find Server Explorer. It will be in your left side pane. Otherwise, you can find it in View. In Go to View, you will find Server Explorer in the list provided. Hit on the Server Explorer. Okay. This is a kind of page you can see. So go to Data Connections. You can select either add connection or create new SQL Server database. Okay, if you are adding in both of the things, we have to give the server name, that is nothing but the local SQL whatever we are using, that server name we have to provide, and then click OK. Okay, so here I am already having few databases. Let's take a database from this. Let me select uh, test data. Okay, in this test data database, I have staff details. Table name is staff details. So I'll enter staff underscore details. Okay, select star from staff details. Okay, now whatever is whatever I want to try, whatever I'm trying to do, I'll put it in try catch block so that it may not raise any exception. Even if raises, the exception must get handled. Okay, so in this try block, connection must be opened. Okay, to what connection? I forgot to tell you about the string. Let's come back to the connection. Okay, in the database which we have created, here I have selected test data. Okay, go to the Server Explorer again. Go to the selected test database what we have created. Right click on the test database. Go to the properties. Okay, properties. In the properties, find the connection string. Okay, you will find connection string and copy the string whatever is there and paste it here, so that it ignores all the slashes and semicolons. Include @ symbol before the string. Now we can open the connection. Since connection string SQL connection is inherited, we must include command and this data adapter or command and data adapter or data reader command files functions, sorry, and open the connection with the string given. Whatever is the string given, with the help of open, it will open the connection. And later we have to include SQL data reader so that it will read the data. Sorry, I am taking SQL data reader. Okay, I'll take SQL data reader, create an object to this and give the object of command to execute the reader. This execute reader will help in populating the reader command from the database. And now it must be connected to the grid view grid view control which we have used in the page. To this grid view, data source must be connected. Data source must be given so that it can get populated, means fill the data, fill the grid view with data. and after getting populated, the data must be binded to the grid view. Otherwise, it will not get showed. Though it is filling, it will not be viewed. Okay, so we must bind the information to the grid view. Okay, so for that we are using bind function. Okay, now after this, the connection must be closed, otherwise the scalability and the performance may reduce. Okay, so now the connection has got closed. Let's reader, it's showing error. Okay, I have kept open and close brackets here. It's a object, so we need not give any open and close brackets here. Something problem it is showing, con dot close. Okay, sorry, I must close it after catch. Okay, okay, now so let's try executing this program. F5, or you can click debug. Since I have selected a web application, it will open the browser and will show the output. Okay, my browser is getting loaded up. It's a bit slow. Okay, see here, these are the informations like name and subject, staff details. Here, the database name what I have given is staff details. Okay, in the staff details, name and subject are there, and some information is there. Let's check out whether that is the information is there in the name and database. Okay, oh, open show table data. Okay, see here, yes, 1 2 3 4 4 columns I have. The same information is there. So here our program ends, and this is how you have to work with the database. First you have to include a grid, and after including a grid you have to include connections and command and open the connection and use data reader and execute the reader to populate the reader command and attach it to the grid view, and lastly close the connection. Okay, this is how we execute the program, and this is how the output result you have got, and here ends our program. Thank you.